Hi there, welcome to Teen TV's Talk World with me and Nick Ransom. In today's show we've got more on the London riots and as always lots more. So make sure you stick around for the third episode of Teen TV's newest talk show. Well, hello there and welcome to a calmer episode of Teen TV's Talk World here on UKTeenTV. Unfortunately, we weren't here yesterday, but we have a great show lined up for you today, so do stay tuned. Now, let's start with the news that a fifth night of rioting was prevented last night as thousands upon thousands of police officers crowded Britain's streets, and it seems these officers and rain kept rioters off the streets. Courts have also been working through the night to ensure the criminals were sentenced and given the right amount of years behind bars. It's now estimated 988 people have been arrested in the capital alone over violence, disorder and looting. 371 of these people have now been charged. The number of police officers across London was increased from 6,000 to 16,000 on Tuesday after the violence escalated on Monday. Although on Tuesday night there were minor disturbances in Birmingham and West Bromwich, Wednesday night seemed calmer as police patrolled the streets in almost every English city. This morning, David Cameron consulted Parliament over the riots, and the Prime Minister said police have admitted they got their riot tactics wrong. David Cameron told MPs the riots in cities across England were criminality pure and simple, but there were far too few police on the streets. The Prime Minister earlier chaired a meeting of the government's Emergency Committee Cobra to discuss the violence with Cabinet Ministers. David Cameron also told MPs that it had become clear that there had been problems in the initial police response to the disorder. Now, I had a comment from one of our listeners the other day saying Teen TV has too much football and that he wasn't listening to the show for that reason. So what we're going to do is we're going to have some football news now and then some rugby news a little bit later. So in football, it's been announced Tottenham vs Everton has been postponed due to these riots. Premier League chief Richard Scudamore said the authorities would have a clear picture of the plan for the weekend by Thursday evening. The very latest is that Tottenham and Everton has gone, he confirmed. The police have done a fantastic job, but it's been a crime scene all week and the council have not had enough time to do what they need. The other 9 fixtures are looking positive, subject to any more trouble. The Tottenham game is a real shame, but we support the police in what they are doing. They want these games to go on as much as we do. Now our rugby news then, and Mike Tindall will captain an England side, showing 13 changes when they face Wales again on Saturday in Cardiff in their second World Cup warm-up test. Tindall, along with Ben Foden, Chris Ashton, Shontaine Hape and Tony Flood, returns to the back line. With Ben Young still recovering from knee surgery, Richard Wigglesworth gets a chance to start at scrum half. Wow, it's very tricky to read rugby news. Wing Mark Cueto and prop Alex Corbiserio are the only players retained from the 23-19 Twickenham win. I think we'll leave it there actually because I'm not very good at reading rugby news. That's all we've got time for on today's show. We should be back tomorrow with more news on Teen TV Talk World. See you then, or speak to you then. See you later.